Good morning. Today is the big day. We are off to France, another travel day. I honestly should count up the amount of time I've spent in the air just this past year because it's June and I feel like I have spent more time on a plane than I have at home, which is probably true. But it is 7 a.m. I need to go get gas. I do need to return the rental van this morning before the flight, so I have to return this with a full tank. We've got about a quarter tank, so I'm just gonna whip around the corner, get some gas, and then it'll be time to have some breakfast. Let's see. Okie doke. I'm actually quite surprised at how nice this van drives. It's done me well these past 4 weeks, but I am ready to have a little break from driving the cast, you know? There we go. Gas is good. And we're back. It's definitely time for some breakfast. The last breakfast, I switched it up. I got a little bit of potato today with my eggs, and then I made my standard oatmeal concoction with all the toppings. Breakfast is served. Just had my last hotel breakfast here. Actually, the breakfast here has been great. I'm so glad that we were able to have a free breakfast every single morning, and we did also take stuff from breakfast for snacks throughout the rehearsal days, which was just so good. So I'm so thankful for that. But our time here has come to an end, obviously, so that was the last little breakfast club we had. I need to get myself sorted for the trip. I'm already wearing what I'm gonna wear on the flight. I have a hoodie and I've got like a change of clothes as well in my carry-on, but this is what I'm gonna wear to start the day. I've got joggers, my Reebok shoes, and my new Aloe top that I bought. So this is the airport fit. I'm gonna put the slightest bit of makeup on my face, some mascara, do my eyebrows, and then I'll probably use my Typology skincare so that I just look a little bit more polished for the travel day. But for sure I'm gonna be looking rough by the end of the day because we have 3 flights to catch throughout the day, and we will arrive in France tomorrow around 4 or 5 p.m. France time. So we've got a very, very long travel day ahead of us, but I'm very excited to be traveling with the cast. It's gonna be a lot of fun and just another new experience. I was actually so smart and I made my espresso yesterday because I obviously packed the machine and I have a little bit of almond milk left. So making a little iced latte, if you will. Grab some ice from downstairs. Gorgeous. Making that espresso shot yesterday was definitely the move. One of the most frequently asked questions I get is how I stay connected while traveling around the globe. I have tried my fair share of phone carriers, but my all-time favorite tool is Airlo, which is also the sponsor of today's video. If you're anything like me, constantly on the move and hopping country to country, staying connected can be a nightmare until now. Airlo is an app that lets you download eSIMs for over 200 countries and regions, so there's no need to mess around with local SIMs or stress about roaming fees. Seriously, it's a lifesaver, guys. I have been lucky enough to visit 44 countries, as you guys know, thanks to my job. And while it is a blessing, it can really be a headache trying to sort out service for every port we dock in. For instance, take this contract alone. I'm flying from the States to Amsterdam, then to France, headed back to the US, and then we'll be cruising around the Caribbean. Airlo means I'm always connected. I even downloaded my eSIM for France yesterday before we leave California. The setup is super simple. Just open the Airlo app, choose your destination, and download the eSIM. It takes no time at all, and then you're all set. Plus, it's way more affordable than what carriers offer. I can stay in touch, get travel updates, and even share my travel endeavors in real time on my socials. So whether you are a frequent flyer, digital nomad, a cruise ship crew member, or just ready for your next adventure, I definitely recommend giving Airlo a try. See what 10 million world travelers love and trust about Airlo? Install Airlo today and stay connected anywhere you travel, and use my code JBAUTH3 for $3 off your data plan. A huge thank you to Airlo for sponsoring this video. You really would think this is for a full family. It's just Brianna and I.
A small family of 2.
We packed really light. Only essentials. It's time! And we're early. Like, I feel like we've been taking it very chill. Haven't been rushing at all. We had a lot of time to spare. We still are 30 minutes early. We don't have to even leave here till 9:30, but we'll probably go check out, bring our luggage down, and then we can just relax, take it easy. But can't believe it. France, here we come! Well, first Atlanta, then Amsterdam, then France, then the ship, but one thing at a time. Bye! Bye, room! Okay, we're packing in as many suitcases as possible into the vans, and then we're gonna return the vans, and the rest of the cast is gonna take an Uber to the airport. Trent is working on the Jenga part 2.
Yeah, Jenga part 2.
In his jeans. Oh my god, Connie, this is so heavy. How many bags does the ice cast need? And more are still coming. Bye, van.
Bye, babies.
Bye, vans.
Served us well.
Thanks for your help. I just dropped my bags and I did not have to pay a penny. One of the bags was underweight, it was 49 pounds, and then the other one was 55 pounds. And the guy was so nice to me, he did not make me pay. So I'm feeling grateful, very happy. It's all about manifestation, you know? Coming home from the contract might be a different story, but we will deal with that when we get there. We're waiting for the rest of the cast to drop their bags, and then we're gonna go through security, and we'll be on our way.
So you like this? This and
Going down.
So you're too big to doing that.
Travel day! Did you have to pay overweight?
no, I didn't. Thank God.
Did you? Did you?
No.
No? Did you?
Girl, you saved a lot of money.
Overweight?
No overweight.
She didn't have to pay either?
No.
How much was yours?
70 pounds. 70 pounds.
And second one, 16.
But
It
she's
pays
cute.
off to be cute. Yours were under though.
Under.
Yeah. Brianna and I have snuck away. We're taking a walk. Might take a quick visit to the lounge for something to eat because she's my airport buddy, so she has to stay with me.
I have to, like, pull my leg.
Should we? Are you
Yeah.
hungry? Let's
Yeah.
get something. What do they got? What do they got? Oh wait, they're still serving breakfast, but I'm okay with that. Yum. Got a good little selection. I'm having breakfast part 2 with a side of random things. Spring roll and some pasta salad. A little bit of trail mix, which is incredible. And I snagged a Coke Zero for the flight. Brianna's being more healthy than I am. Well, that was a success. It was a 2-second walk away from our gate, so we had to. And now we have like a little bit of snacks for this first flight because we aren't getting served a meal. Not until the later flight to Amsterdam, which is like an 8-hour flight. First flight of the day.
One of 3.
update from in the air. I could not have gotten luckier on this flight. I was able to actually switch my seat to a window seat yesterday because originally when I checked in, it was a middle seat. So I got lucky there. And then when I actually got on the plane, I was the only one in the row aside from a crew member flying on standby. So I was chit-chatting with her, but she ended up moving seats once we were about to take off, so she left me and I was the only one in the aisle. So I literally have the entire row to myself, which is incredible. And also I was talking to the flight attendant that like put some of her stuff on the one chair, and she was so sweet to me. We were chit-chatting and then she ended up giving me some of the like premium snacks. So I'm having a great time. I'm editing. Also, the girl that I was talking to that was flying standby, she was talking about her job as a flight attendant, and I was talking about working on cruise ships. And at some point she asked me, she's like, do you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh my gosh, I used to watch your videos all the time. I thought you looked familiar, but I could not figure out what it was. So that was pretty wild, like such a crazy coincidence. The world is so small. And she was super sweet. So anyways, we've got quite a bit of time left in this flight. I'm gonna just keep plugging along on work and try to make some good progress there. Row to myself, I cannot complain.
Would like to be the first to welcome me to Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Local time is 8:04.
First flight down, and I'm the last one off the plane. Literally the last one. Flight was so smooth. It went really fast. I actually got a good amount of work done, and there was power outlet so I could plug in my laptop, which was fabulous. So I finished one video and then almost finished the rough cuts of the second video. So that was great. Also, I made friends with some of the cabin crew, which was incredible. This one woman was so sweet. We talked for probably half the flight, or maybe longer. So I wrote her a little note and gave it to her as I was getting off the plane. And then when I was explaining my job to her and that we were all flying together, she gave me like 12 of these little treats with a Delta pin on it to hand out to the cast, which was so nice. So the flight was great, and now we are waiting for our next flight. We took the little train from Terminal B to F, because F is the international terminal, and we're just waiting for the lounge right now. Boarding starts at 9:45, so it's 9:05 at the moment. We're on the wait list. Hopefully we can get in soon, have a little something to eat. We are gonna get a meal on the flight, but I wanna get a little something in my stomach because I'm just so hungry. Did not really eat a proper lunch today. And also, time change, my body is really confused. I'm confused because it's 9 o'clock here, but it's 6 o'clock West Coast time. So far so good. I've had really good luck with the travel day so far, so let's keep it going. I love our cast, but I gotta go to the lounge. I'm so sorry. And I have to stay with my airport buddy, which is Brianna, so
I can't lose sight of you.
she has to be with me. She's taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Really.
we're gonna eat this and then we will reconvene and reconnect with the cast. If I could bring them all in here, I would, but I can't. I can only bring one guest, so it has to be my airport buddy. So they have beans, and I love beans, so I got a bowl of beans with some pita chips.
And this mash of salads. The coleslaw's really good, and the balsamic dressing is good.
Oh yeah?
And I got the beans. The beans really slap.
They slap hard.
They slap hard.
Gabriel, what is the 411? What's the update? What's happening?
4-1.
How are you feeling? How is your flight? How are you? What's going on?
Well, the flight was amazing. I just finished my chicken teriyaki. It was so small.
Good.
I'm starving. I want some Chipotle.
I was gonna say there's no Chipotle here.
Chipotle would be really nice. It would make my day better, but it's decent. It's going decent.
And yours? What's happening?
The flight was good, just 4 hours. I'm a bit worried for the next one. It's gonna be 8. My back's already sore, but we're all together. It's gonna be fun.
This is going to be a very, very full flight. Look at the amount of people that are boarding our flight right now. We are less than an hour out of arriving to Amsterdam. We still have one more flight after this, but so far so good. We are almost there. We're at the home stretch, and then once we land in France, we will be joining the ship straight away. We're not going to a hotel and staying overnight. We're just gonna join right away. But I was able to sleep for a couple hours after I ate my dinner and finished my wine, but I'm definitely a little bit sleep deprived. I'm gonna sleep very good tonight when I actually go to bed, but I have to try and wait until a reasonable hour, like 9:30 at least. But I have no idea what today's schedule is gonna look like once we actually get on board, so we shall see. But we're almost to Amsterdam, and I'm gonna need a nice big coffee when we land.
Welcome to Amsterdam, welcome to Schiphol Airport. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off.
We've made it to the Amsterdam airport. We have one more flight to go. We are going to be boarding pretty soon, so we waited in line for passport control for probably a half hour. It didn't feel too long, but we definitely waited a bit. But once we got up there, it was easy. It literally asked me where I was going, stamped my passport, and we kept it moving. So we just got into the lounge. We were looking for something to eat, and then I figured we might as well see if there's a lounge here, and there is. So they don't really have too much to eat, but we don't have a lot of time anyways, and I did eat on the plane, so I'm not like overly hungry. I just wanted to eat something because I thought by the time we actually get on the ship, it might be hours from now and there might not be food. So lo and behold, we're here. Tomato soup with some croutons, piece of bread, and a little brownie. That was the fastest lounge visit ever. Literally, we're in there for like 12 minutes. Had my soup, went to the bathroom, and now we're headed to the gate because boarding is starting soon. So we don't want to miss our flight. That would not be good. I haven't been to this airport since I signed off Allure, which is my first contract years and years ago when the shutdown was starting, and it's bringing me back. Not necessarily in a good way. It just feels really weird. Super weird to be back because I remember how unsure we were of like what was going on in the world. We didn't even really understand quite how severe it was because we had just done a crossing and we didn't have internet, so we had no idea what we were in for. I was just signing off a contract at the end of a 6.5 month contract. So we're here in better circumstances now. We've made it to France. Bonjour. Bonjour. Last flight I slept the entire time. It was a short flight, like an hour and a half, and we've made it here. And all 3 flights were very smooth. I'm so surprised, honestly. This is now 2 trips, first to California and now from California to here, that have been very, very smooth. So I can't complain. Already saw my bags. They were loading them up onto the cart, so we are at baggage claim waiting to get them. And then we have a bit more travel to go. We're still not quite there yet. We have an hour and a half drive to the port. So the day continues and I'm exhausted, but we're making it through. We're getting there. We're almost there, and then we'll be joining the ship in no time. And then we can relax.
We are family, so when you're on that ship, hello, hi, how you doing? Because we're in this together for us to deliver and welcome the guests in July. But in the meantime, let's go on board. So tap and go. That's what we're gonna do. Tap and go.
you'll have to excuse my appearance, but I've made it to my cabin. Brand spanking new. I just ate some dinner. I feel delirious. I don't know what time of day it is. I literally don't know what day it is because we've been awake for so long. And it's 8 p.m. our time right now. So really it is 11 a.m. West Coast time. So I'm very all over the place, but I'm so happy to be here. Also, Java is doing free coffee until the 14th. So I'm gonna take full advantage of that. I did just get a latte with almond milk, but it is a decaf because it's 8 o'clock and I need to sleep at a normal hour to reset and like wake up on this time zone, if you will. I can't believe I'm here. I am so excited to settle in and finally unpack. It's been really nice to live in a hotel, but at the same time kind of a struggle because I didn't really unpack. I just took out the packing cubes and kind of made it work. But now I can actually unpack my suitcases, settle into the cabin, and just readjust to my new home. So right now I'm actually living by myself, I think. That's my understanding. I mean, right now I'm the only one in here, and I think that's because Callum is signing on in a week. So instead of putting me with somebody, I think they're just letting me live alone. And then when he joins, he will join the room, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a couple's cabin, but at the moment they don't have any, like, at all. They don't exist. Once the ship is turned over to Royal, because right now it's not under Royal, then they will readjust the room. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I want to talk to HR about it, but for now we're in this room so I can unpack and decorate and make it more homey. But oh my god, it feels like my cabin on Wonder to a T. It's the same exact layout. Like, you would get it either this way or like the reverse, but it's the same exact orientation. Like, the woodwork is all the same and the TV the same, the desk is the same. Like, it's giving Wonder. Obviously it's the same size ship, so it's gonna be similar. Oh my god, bunk beds are definitely lower than other ships, but I'm so exhausted. I managed to unpack everything. It's not perfect, but it's a start. Everything is out of the bag and kind of put away. Some things are organized well, and other things I'm still deciding on, like, where I want to put them. I also don't have enough hangers for some of the clothes, so once I get hangers, then I'll be able to hang some stuff, and that will be more organized. I've hung all of my bags on one of these hooks right here. Just have a couple things over here. I'm definitely gonna move this or like try to make the cord less visible because I don't like that. I put some magnets on the wall and I hung up my hats. There's a few things on this shelf as well as this shelf, but I didn't really take up too much space, which is good. And then I've got pajamas in this drawer and like lounge clothes, and then this is all of my like underwear, socks, and bras kind of jammed in there. As far as the wardrobe goes, we did not receive very many hangers, as you can see, so I'm doubling up on a lot of things. And then I got these little fabric cubes that are so useful. I packed them in my suitcase, so I've got 2 of them, and I've got some stuff in there. This is all color coordinated, workout tops, and then these are all like little tops. Also, I'm so happy because the bed is already made. Like, the sheets are on, and they've already done the duvet cover and everything, so I can literally just get into bed once I shower. But we did receive a really fun little gift for being part of the startup crew. So we got this jacket. It's gonna be massive on me. This is a size small, but it is unisex. But anyways, it's just like a nice little zip up jacket to have for memories, and also when I am home and it's cold, it'll be nice. It's pretty cute. I mean, massive on me, but cute. Utopia of the Seas Startup Team 2024. The jacket is honestly really nice quality, so I'm excited about this. And then we did also receive shoes for PPE that we're supposed to wear around the ship. but they obviously did not have my size because I wear kids shoes and I'm probably the only person on this entire ship that wears children's size. So I went home with them. I don't know if I'll actually be able to wear them because they're so big. They're a size 6. Oh my god, they're heavy. There's like steel in the toe to protect us from anything falling. They're actually not that bad. Like, they're kind of cute. They're more stylish than I thought they would be, but they are humongous. So I meant to wear these around the ship, but I'm gonna test them out tomorrow because they're quite big on me. They're a size 6. So yeah. On another note, I need to get in the shower because I feel absolutely gross from this never-ending travel day and get into bed because I'm just so exhausted. But I'm so happy to be here and I'm so relieved that we had such a smooth travel day. I'm so thankful. And I say it every time, but I truly believe that my grandma's watching over me, especially on my travel days, because I tend to usually have really rough travel days going to a contract or coming home from a contract. And since she's passed, I've had the best luck. So thanks, Grandma.